Yeah, you're at the right place. Today is the 40 volt snow shovel showdown. We have the Mellif, Ryobi, and Greenworks. Let's see which one's the best. Here's what we're going to do. This parking lot here, snow's been melting today, and it's actually full of slush and packed snow. So we're going to do a few passes in here, and then we're gonna try to shoot through that snowbank, which is about 4 to 5 feet. The snow in here is pretty hard and wet and heavy, but it doesn't seem to have too many chunks of ice in it. And then we're going to finish the showdown with this basketball field here. So this basketball field has about 6 inches of snow, and there's a nice layer of ice underneath. We're going to see how the shovel are handling this. Now, all 3 shovels have full battery, so I'm excited about this. Before we get started, let's talk about the battery for all of those snow shovels. So I got 2 4-amp 20 volts battery onto the Mellif snow shovel. The Ryobi is a 5-amp hour battery, 40 volt, and the Greenworks is also a 5-amp hour, 40 volt. All of those snow shovel have a brushless motor, but there's a couple little things here. So there's snow deflector, snow blade. The Mellif one have some that you can move 30 degree one way, 30 degree the other way. This is the old model from last year. The new model, you can get them with wheels at the back, just like the Ryobi shovel. The Ryobi shovel have wheels at the back to help you with the weight. All of those snow shovel are 12-inch, and they can all take in about 8-inch deep of snow. Now, as you can see, the Ryobi one do not have the fins or the snow blade or directional fins, as you can call it. That's the only model that don't have those. So if this is important for you, then that might not be the right shovel for you. Okay, we're going to get started. So I'm gonna start with that track here where I tested the other snow shovel earlier, and we're going to go and pass in front of the truck. I put the truck in the background because that's gonna be a little bit easier to see the snow fly, and you can figure out which one with me, which one throws the snow the farthest. I actually tested the Ryobi and first speed instead of second speed at the beginning, so we're going to redo those clip. So if the sky is not the same, this is what happened. All 3 shovels were able to do a nice pat. They were able to throw the snow. Mellif seemed to be throwing the snow pretty high. The trouble is the head kind of moved a little bit into the post. So when it gets stuck, I almost feel like I'm gonna break that post, but it doesn't, and it's tightened all the way. So, but yeah, it does a good job. It sounds loud. I think that's the loudest out of all 3 shovels. The Ryobi don't seem to throw the snow that far, and the Greenworks was throwing the snow the farthest, and it was also the quietest. Next, we're gonna try to go through that snowbank. Man, it's starting to snow hard now. Yeah, I could be looking like a snowman by the time we finish that video. Let's go ahead, shoot through that snowbank, see if it can handle getting pushed a little bit harder into it without stalling. So far, so good. Let's see if we can push it right into it. No, we push it, it stalled it. But then as soon as you press it again, it resumes. Okay, let's test the next one. Now we have the Ryobi. Ryobi have the wheels on it. I'm gonna tell you that it feels way heavier than the Mellif one. I'm gonna look at the stat and post that up there. Now let's see on speed 2 what it can do against the snowbank. Let's try to stall it on speed 2. Might have to turn the auger backwards. this flat. Now let's test Greenworks. Now you can really feel the power out of that Greenworks snow shovel. I'm gonna try to push it right into the snowbank and see if we can stall it. So it looks like it's slowing down a little bit, but it didn't stall. Now let's see how those three snow shovels handle the deep wet snow. Now that snow is pretty heavy and the layer of ice underneath is a little bit wet, so it's sinking. It's almost like little tiny ice pellet all stuck together. So we'll see how they can handle this. Again, we'll start with Mellif first. I tried it too fast. Again. So if you're gentle with Mellif, then it will do it, but it doesn't like to go fast. And if you try to push too much, there's too much flex into the top of that shaft here. It looks like something's gonna give. Maybe if the shaft was straight, it would be able to handle more pressure against it. Now let's do the Ryobi. The Ryobi, usually I don't use the 5 amp hour battery. Usually I use the 6 amp hour that I have at home for this. Let's see how it handles this. The wheels make it easier to control so that you don't put too much pressure on the head against the ice. Now let's see how Greenworks can go against this snow. Yeah, I tell you something, it looks like Greenworks even want to go against the ice and dig into it. Right now I'm on top. Let's see if we can do it. It was actually the only shovel out of those three that wanted to go through that ice. Here's our path. Mellif was here, Ryobi was here, and Greenworks was into this one here where we went way deeper into it. We're going to do one pass each into that basketball field and see how much battery life there is. Now, I had Ryobi at low speed, so let's redo this. Before we redo this, Ryobi have 3 bars of batteries. This is our path for Ryobi at high speed, low speed, Mellif, and Greenworks. Greenworks is actually the only one that was able to go all the way to the bottom. Ryobi, because of the wheels at the back, is actually staying pretty much on top of the snow. Mellif staying on top of the snow too. And then, yeah, you can see here all nice that path from Greenworks is. Now, Greenworks seemed the most solid out of all those shovels. Mellif seemed that the head's gonna be breaking every time you push hard on it. Ryobi doesn't want to dig into the snow because of the wheels, and Greenworks just keep muttering and is the one that throws the snow the highest and the farthest. But as you can see over there in the snow, it's still Mellif throws almost as far, but Greenworks wins for that one. So now let's see how much battery life we have. So we had 3 bars for the Ryobi one before I started to do that last pass. We still have 3 bars. Mellif, we're gonna press the button at the end here. Looks like the battery still have 4 bars for the first battery and the second one as well. Greenworks is down to 3 bars. As for snow shovel quality and how do they feel, I'm gonna tell you that the handle for the Greenworks snow shovel, I believe, is the most uncomfortable handle out of those 3. The bar is straight, so you get way more power onto your push with it. This handle here at the front is perfect, but the handle with the trigger is really uncomfortable. I think it's just because of the way that it's too straight, so you don't have the natural position of your wrist. But it is the strongest. And then try to stall compared to the other snow shovel. The Mellif one is going to be the cheapest, but not that much cheaper than Ryobi. So if you have lots of Ryobi battery, you might want to consider Ryobi. First speed, as you can see, is a waste of time unless you're on powder with Ryobi. The trigger is not too bad. I think it's because of the ergonomic of the shafts, but because the shaft is ergonomic too much, then it looks like it's gonna snap on you all the time. But this is a great option if you have lots of DeWalt battery and you want to keep your DeWalt battery with you. Now the new style have wheels, and we saw that the wheels were actually in the way when we did the pass with the Ryobi snow shovel. The Ryobi snow shovel, because the handle is like this underneath and the shaft is not as long, this is the one that is the most comfortable to handle. But I would have to remove the wheels if I wanted to do a better job. This one don't have the directional fins. This is another flaw from it. It can only throw the snow at front. As for weight, it feels like the Mellif is the lightest one out of all of the shovel. If the weight is an issue for you, then you might want to consider this one. The Ryobi is heavy. Looks like I lost the wheel on this one. I'll have to find that before we leave. Oh, I think I find it. Here's our wheel. Fell onto the snow. Good thing it was sticking out a little, but yeah, because of the wheel, I don't really like it. As for which one is the best, I think that out of all of those, they all have their moment, but Greenworks is beating them. Let me know, in between those 3 snow shovel, which one is your top choice? Let me know if you'd like to see some more snow shovel video. If you're interested, maybe we can review the Greenworks 80 volt or the Greenworks 60 volt next, and maybe compare even the Greenworks model from one to the other. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.